What did the Gemini astronauts do if one of their fuel tanks or one of their oxidizer tanks started leaking in space, going through the thruster and just venting overboard? What are you going to do to make sure that you don't lose your fuel, all of your fuel and oxidizer, and be stranded in space? In this issue, we're going to show you what to do. This program is brought to you by a great group of Patreon subscribers. Go to our Patreon page to read more. Join our Patreon supporters and get exclusive content and product discounts. In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we are going back to the Gemini spacecraft to look at the thrusters, and we are going to focus specifically on the OAMS control switch. And when we click on it, it takes you to the OAMS control power selector switch, which is the Orbital Attitude Maneuvering System control power selector switch. Now, here we have also a video description of the RCS system history, how it was developed. And this switch, what it does is it selects power on or off for the Orbital Attitude and Maneuvering System, OAMS. So what this is doing is actually shutting all the power off to the OAMS system. This could be useful in case they lose control of the OAMS and they just want to shut it off. And here is how we're going to go into general now, look into how it works. And you can see on the general system, it goes back to that the Gemini spacecraft has attitude maneuvering control capability and uses them. There are two rocket engine systems, the orbital attitude maneuvering system, which is what we're talking about, and the reentry control system. So here we have the OAMS and location, again, back of the spacecraft. And what this is going to do is in here there are controllers that actually here they shut off the fuel, and it's done electronically, and that cuts off the amount of oxidizer that can go into that will be able to go into a thruster. So you're just basically cutting off the fuel, which makes them stop working. So if one of them is stuck open, it shuts it off. So that is how they dealt with stuck thruster on problems on the Gemini spacecraft. Now, for those of you that are one of my Patreon subscribers, we're going to go in depth into where that switch really is located in the schematics. So if you're a Patreon subscriber and you click on schematics, that's all for this week. If you would like to use this interactive virtual reality exhibit on the command module, the Lunar module, and the surface of the moon, just go to our Patreon page and the link will be down below.